You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, the best in paranormal talk, only on Paranormal Experience Radio, broadcasting live out of Birmingham, Alabama.
"47 minutes past the hour. You are listening to Ghost Talk Radio. With me is your host, Shelly Robertson. Ghost Talk broadcasts from Ohio's most haunted jail, the Old Paulding Jail in Paulding, Ohio, on station WBHM Digital Broadcasting. I have been discussing details of Christmas hauntings. And if you missed the first part of the show, you can always listen to our show archives at your leisure on Spreaker, Google Play, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. We'll post our archives on our Ghost Talk Radio Facebook page as well. Just go to Facebook, use the search feature, and type in Ghost Talk Radio, and we'll pop right up. And while you're there, give us a like, and that way you can keep up to date on our future shows that are coming up. Now, we've talked a little about some history, fun facts of Christmas, and we've talked about some tales of some gruesome crimes and hauntings that happen on Christmas or have happened at Christmas time. Now I'm going to speak briefly about a few Christmas legends and folklore, and some of these are really so much fun. Taken from German folklore, and of course it seems like a lot of things come from Germany regarding Christmas. A companion of Santa, I know everybody knows who this is because the movie was so big there for a while, is the Krampus. Krampus is a hairy goat-like demon with horns and cloven hooves who punishes the naughty children. He is sort of an anti-Claus that carries chains, sticks, or whips to beat the children with, and he may dish out coal depending on the culture, for bad children. It is said that if he is in a bad mood, he'll stuff children in a sack and carry them to hell for cooking. I don't know. I'm thinking as a child that would have been bad news for me. Krampus might it is said not even only a sack, he can put them in other things too. There's special nights that they call Krampus night. And this is typically celebrated December 5th in Europe, where people celebrate this by dressing up as the beast. And they roam the streets drinking schnapps. So you can imagine what a sight that is. What, like, a festival it is. There are all kinds of Krampus festivals where people are celebrating this horrific Christmas beast, and they have a lot of fun doing it too. There's this other character who accompanies Sinterklaas in the Netherlands, and his name is Peter. And Peter joins the Jolly Man on a boat from Spain where they live instead of at the North Pole. And Peter assists in distributing goodies to the nice children. Peter, it was said, he had been a conquered devil and he was forced to help Santa. And he was a Moorish slave and a soot-covered chimney sweep. Now, Peter will punish bad children, but he's not normally as mean as the Krampus. Although, he also has a big bag for stealing kids to transport them back to Spain. So I guess if you wanted to go on vacation and go a cheap route, be bad and hop a ride with Peter. Another character of folklore is the Killicanzaros. Now, this is a goblin of Greek legend. These monsters live underground until Christmas Day, where then they can emerge and they stir up mischief until they return underground January 6th. Well, unless, of course, the home is protected, and this is the protection for the home. It's a basil sprig, a wooden cross, and a bowl of water. It's just that simple. The creatures will swarm, wreaking havoc, and they are connected to vampire and werewolf lore. They can appear half beast and half human with glowing red eyes. Some men, especially those born at Christmas, it is said, can transform into the Kilikanzaro on Christmas. Very interesting indeed. I would like to witness the transformation. The next folklore comes from Italy. The holiday witch of Italy, and she is Befana. She delivers gifts to good children on the Epiphany Eve, which is the night before the 3 wise men were said to arrive at baby Jesus' manger. Now, the stories of Befana vary, but she is an old woman who encountered the wise men and turned down an invitation to join them on their quest because she was too busy sweeping. What a reason. So apparently she had a change of heart, and she still tries to find Jesus, but she is never able to. Now she travels on a broom, it is said, still searching and visiting children in the meanwhile. So that was not as quite as horrific. In this Icelandic legend, there's what they call Yule lads. They range from being bloodthirsty murderers to mischievous pranksters. Originally, there were 13 Yule lads that would travel from the mountains where they live with their mother to the villages to scare unsuspecting victims. They take turns visiting kids 13 days before Christmas. Each Yule lad leaves a small gift for nice kids or a rotten potato for naughty kids. So I guess that's not too bad either. If you've been naughty, you just get a rotten potato. At least you're not snatched. Now, this next one is the legend of Belsnickel. This creepy fella originates from the Middle Ages in England, and he was one of the first to separate the good kids from the naughty. However, he did allow kids to redeem themselves if they had been bad all year. Throughout the year, the masked Belsnickel would leave candy in nice kid houses and leave the naughty kids with a switch. Although he never actually used the switch on the kids, and the stories vary. In some stories, he would leave the bad kids with nothing. In other stories, he would either abduct them and never let them go home, or take them to the forest to punish them for their bad behavior. Very interesting legends and lore, wouldn't you say? And of course, you've got your other ones from here in the States that's come about that we all know of, Santa and the reindeer and Frosty, the magical snowman. But those are also common. Now I want to talk a little bit about what's going on at the jail this month and the first part of next month. Coming up in January, we are running Jailbreak Code 9 escape games here at the Old Paulding Jail. The theme coming for January is Dr. Rubenstein and his human experiments. It seems as though the good doctor kidnaps unsuspecting people and tries out his new experimental drug, trying to make an army to take over the world. However, each time his special injection formula has been revised, it has never been correct and has caused the people to turn into zombies. You must escape Dr. Rubenstein before he injects you with his new formulation. The games are a ton of fun. You do get locked up in the cell blocks of Ohio's most haunted jail, and at times the resident ghosts here do interfere with the gameplay. Now, we are continually working on the restorations of the jail, and the escape games help to fund the restoration project. So, if you would like more info on our escape games or to book a game session, just go to jailbreakcode9.com, and that's the number 9, and you'll find all the information there, and you can book a game session. Here's what we have coming up on our wonderful network, WBHM-DB. Sunday nights at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, we have Fate Magazine Radio with host Kat Hobson. On Monday nights at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, we have Paranormal Pride Show with host Denise Pridemore. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern, we have Paranormal Experience with host Kat Hobson. There are some fantastic shows with great information and some amazing guests. You will want to be sure to tune in, and I personally try to listen to all of them. Sometimes my schedule is so busy and I even have to listen to archives, but I try to listen to all of the broadcasts because they are that good. Now, as we come to a close, I do want to thank all of our listening friends out there tonight for taking time out of your busy schedules, especially around this holiday, time, Christmas. I know it can be a little hectic trying to get everything ready for the Christmas holiday season, and I know I've got a ton of stuff to do this weekend myself. So I want to thank you all very much for listening tonight. I wish you all to have a very good rest of your evening and have a happy and safe and Merry Christmas. Good night, friends.
You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, Birmingham, Alabama.